Hey guys, Tofu here. I am here with a reaction video of character teaser of Ayaka. This one demo, the collected thingy on Yoimiya, Sayu, character demo of Yoimiya, this one, and this version 2.0 floating world under the Moonlight trailer. Well, I just got a short glimpse of it, so it should be okay. I am going to react to all of this today. So let's start. Okay, we're going to start with this character teaser, Kamisato Ayaka, the Homeward Heron. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Okay, full screen, and we are good to go. Start.
The Yashiro Commission's duty is to assist shrine maidens with sacred matters, and to manage distinguished artists of all kinds. Because of my upbringing, ever since I was a child, I've been studying etiquette.
Oh.
Painting and calligraphy.
The life of a royalty.
Tea ceremony.
Tea ceremony.
And the art of the sword.
Wow.
It's the Shirazaki Himekimi!
Meeting a foreign envoy, Miss Kamisato? Always working hard, I see.
You as well.
Damn.
What is this?
Ah, why these are for the coming festival. Preparations are already in full swing.
I see. It's good to be home. I can finally put all my etiquette aside for a moment. Oh, a pair of masks. When did you purchase these? But, as eldest daughter of the clan... Huh? The festivals? Well, Oh, of course I've been to a festival.
Aw. But she...
Alright. If we go, then we mustn't let our identities be known to anyone, okay?
Okay.
Tachijutsu is your honor embodied.
Oh.
Your will revealed. The wielder's mind must be pure, tranquil. When you strike, be quick as lightning, cold as ice.
Quick as lightning.
Master your blade and seize victory in a single motion, too perfect to be parried. These were the words of my mother.
Oh.
I have long desired to learn the blade work of another land. If I may, I would like to spar with you.
Gladly.
Master of Inazuma Kamisato Art Tachijutsu. Kamisato Ayaka, present. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Oh! The Oh, wow. The BGM.
Take flight!
Wow.
Kamisato Art! Sumetsu!
Woohoo!
My lady,
nice.
your form is as flawless as ever.
Toma.
Although, maybe try a softer touch, so no one gets injured.
Oh, was I hitting too hard? It seems I still have room to improve. Toma, before the traveler arrives, spar with me some more.
As you wish, my lady.
I do not know the traveler's skill with a blade. But I look forward to finding out.
In Inazuma City, the Shirasagi Himegimi is a name known
Shirasagi
to all.
Himegimi.
Those fortunate enough to meet Kamisato Ayaka in person describe her as the princess of the Kamisato clan. Graceful and dignified as a snow crane, but kind and gentle like a dove.
I like
She
that.
brings joy and hope to everyone she meets. The other half of perfection is, of course, martial prowess. So when Kamisato Ayaka draws her blade and assumes a fighting stance, her opponent should beware.
Ooh.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
A master of the Inazuman Kamisato art of Tachijutsu, Kamisato Ayaka has honed her blade work to the pinnacle of proficiency. She combines swift and agile strikes with the power of cryo to fight back against those of malicious intent. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan, Ayaka is versed in a variety of art forms. Her expertise in the art of the sword includes knowledge of advanced weaponry.
Okay.
When Ayaka crafts weapon ascension materials, she has a certain chance to receive double the
Oh, she can
product.
double weapon ascension materials.
Ayaka's normal attack can combo up to 5 strikes that deal physical damage to enemies.
That's fast.
Holding the attack button consumes a set amount of stamina to perform the EI technique,
Yay.
unleashing a series of blade winds that deal physical damage to enemies.
Damn.
When Ayaka sprints, she cloaks herself in frozen fog, consuming stamina to move as a rapid torrent.
Oh, nice.
While in her Senho state, Ayaka can travel swiftly over water. When she leaves Senho state and reappears, she applies the cryo element to nearby enemies. Also, she will receive a cryo infusion for a short duration. The cryo infusion converts Kamisato Ayaka's attack damage to cryo damage.
Damn.
After unlocking the talent Kanten Senmyo Blessing, if the cryo energy released when exiting Kamisato Art Senho comes into contact with an enemy, Ayaka will regain some stamina.
Oh, nice.
Additionally, she will gain a temporary cryo damage bonus. Proficient use of these skills allows Kamisato Ayaka to move freely around the battlefield, putting her in the strongest possible position. A flick of the wrist with the poise of a dancer, and frost goes flying. Tapping Ayaka's elemental skill summons blooming ice, launching adjacent enemies and dealing AoE cryo damage. After unlocking the talent Amatsumi Kunitsumi Sanctification for a short duration after casting Kamisato Art Hyoka, Kamisato Ayaka's normal and charged attacks deal increased damage.
It increases the damage.
Kamisato Art,
Sumetsu. Damn.
Kamisato Ayaka summons the frost with flawless poise, releasing a frost flake Seki no To that travels forward. The frost flake Seki no To is a storm of whirling icy winds that slashes repeatedly at enemies, dealing cryo damage and blooming at the end of its duration, dealing a further bout of AoE cryo damage. Even in the heat of battle, Kamisato Ayaka is the picture of elegance. Her own bladework philosophy adds finesse to Kamisato Art's Tachijutsu. With the choreography of a crane in the snow, she defeats her foes in a dance of frost. When the battle begins, Ayaka enters her Senho state, then swiftly draws near to her enemies to launch her attack.
Damn.
The versatile range of cryo abilities at her disposal creates opportunities to coordinate with her teammates. She gains control over her enemies, then alternates between normal and charged attacks to take them down one by one.
One by one.
When energy is full, Kamisato Ayaka unleashes her elemental burst to deal further damage and clean up the field.
Woo. The finesse.
When Inazuma locals discuss the Yashiro Commission, they are full of praise for Kamisato Ayaka's cordial manner and sincerity of speech at social gatherings. When the name Shirasagi Himegimi is uttered, it is done so in tribute to her flawless etiquette and impeccable character. But what can anyone know of how Ayaka views herself in her innermost being? As the princess of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan, Ayaka shoulders her family's duty to cherish the aspirations of ordinary people. but she also has dreams of her own that she holds dear. Perhaps the thing that she really needs is a companion on her journey,
Aww.
with whom to share a pot of tea and to play a game of Go. And with whom to stand shoulder to shoulder when it comes time to draw her blade.
And that is us, travelers. Okay, that is beautiful. Now, next one. Character teaser Yoimiya, the Queen of Summer on Narukami Island. That smile. That damn smile. Alright. We are ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Start. Cicadas.
The best thing about summer on Narukami Island? Huh. What makes you ask that? Oh, Toma put you up to this. That's a tough one. Why don't you see what everyone else thinks?
The best thing about summer on Narukami?
Oh, good question. Let me think.
I think we all know this one.
Wow.
So, did you find the answer yet?
It isn't a thing at all.
Right, summer just wouldn't be the same without her.
Who else could it be?
That's right. The best thing about summer on Narukami Island.
Wow.
Huh? What was it?
Wow. That is short, but I understand everything. It's her.
Hey, Pops, rise and shine.
Oh,
Well, who do we have here? Welcome. You're just
damn.
in time for the fireworks show.
The BGM.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew pew pew. Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Aw. Even the enemies. Hold up.
Beautiful, isn't it? If you like that, you're gonna love this. A festive breeze.
Oh, Sayu.
Don't even think about getting in the way next time.
Wow.
Although, if you wanted to make yourself more useful, you could try wearing something a little more fun and festive, or pretend to be ghosts to entertain the kids. You know, liven up the atmosphere. I can't just.
Yoimiya, they've already run off.
Huh? Hey! I wasn't done talking!
So talkative. That's her charm. This little girl. Alright, it's time to start in 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Recon confirms. No sign of the shrine maiden within a 3-mile radius.
What's with this BGM?
That time.
Aw.
A windy day is a
Huh?
good day for a getaway. Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal.
Mujina Ninja. Oh. Yep, she is using a claymore.
I'm out of here.
Animal. Whee! Oh! Oh yeah, if I remember, that's her ult.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Oh, that's cute.
If you ever make it to Inazuma and ask the locals what to see while you're there, nearly everyone you talk to will emphatically recommend a fireworks display.
Fireworks display.
Like shooting stars in reverse, they fly up into the night, then burst into color, illuminating the sky and sea and the faces of those watching below. This short but dazzling spectacle is all the work of one woman, Inazuma's most skilled fireworks expert, Yoimiya.
Yoimiya.
Let me give this shooting fireworks straight into the skies with a bow business a shot.
In Yoimiya's capable hands, her spectacular fireworks are not just the grand finale of a festival. They also make highly potent weapons for protecting her friends and fighting her foes. And no one has a flair for fighting with fireworks quite like her. Yoimiya's handiwork is exquisite, and she dabbles in many other crafts besides firework making. Always adding her unique touch to all her work. When Yoimiya crafts decorations, ornaments, and landscape furnishings, a portion of the materials used will be refunded.
What, for real? Damn, that's very useful.
Can combo up to 5 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage.
The backflip
Holding the
though.
attack button executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage. Based on the charge time, the aimed shot generates different effects. Charge level 1 fires off a flaming arrow that deals pyro damage. At charge level 2, depending on the exact charging time, the aimed shot generates up to 3 kindling arrows when she releases it. Kindling arrows home in on nearby enemies, dealing pyro damage.
It's homing, okay.
Tap Yoimiya's elemental skill and she waves a sparkler, causing a ring of saltpeter to surround her and sending her into the Niwabi Ensho state.
Niwabi Ensho.
During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows, increasing their damage and converting the attacks to pyro damage.
Damn.
However, during Niwabi Ensho, Yoimiya's normal attack, Firework Flare-Up, will not generate kindling arrows at charge level 2.
I see.
After unlocking the talent Tricks of the Troublemaker, during Yoimiya's elemental skill duration, when her normal attack hits an enemy, she gains a stackable pyro damage bonus, which lasts for 3 seconds.
Stackable.
Here come the fireworks!
Yoimiya leaps into the air, together with her original creation, Ryukin Saxifrage, firing forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro damage, and mark one of the hit enemies with Aurous Blaze. All attacks by any party member other than Yoimiya that hit an enemy marked by Aurous Blaze will trigger explosions, dealing AoE pyro damage.
Oh, wow.
If the enemy affected by Aurous Blaze is defeated before it expires, the effect will pass on to another nearby enemy who will inherit the remaining duration.
Sucks to be the one who
Aurous
inherits
Blaze
that.
explosions are subject to a short cooldown.
Damn.
After unlocking the talent Summer Night's Dawn, for a short duration after casting Yoimiya's elemental burst, nearby party members other than Yoimiya herself gain an attack bonus.
An attack bonus. Okay.
This bonus is based on the number of Tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses
Nice.
when she unleashes her elemental burst. Armed with a pyro vision, Yoimiya has more than one way of playing with fire. This power takes her skills with the bow to another level, turning even her arrows into fireworks that send sparks flying all over the battlefield. In battle, Yoimiya begins by using her elemental skill to enter the Niwabi Ensho state. Then she engages the enemy with enhanced normal attacks, using tricks of the troublemaker to stack up a pyro damage bonus. When Niwabi Ensho ends, if her energy is full, she unleashes her elemental burst to further pressure the enemy, then leaves the field, supporting the rest of her team with an attack bonus and pyro damage. Watching the enemy disappear in a dazzling display of light and smoke. As the explosions in the sky fade away, breathless spectators find their friends and leave. But Yoimiya is already busy preparing for the next display. It is a time-honored routine, unchanging night after night. And everyone in Inazuma looks forward to the splendid sight of her latest creations. After a brief moment, the dazzling flashes fade and the crowds are gone. After hundreds of years, this sight is nothing new to me. But who's to say that brief moments of splendor can't become everlasting memories? A god who pursues eternity has yet to realize that not all that endures is constant. Time can keep fireworks in people's minds long after they've faded. Just as, once in a while, it can send stars fixed high above, plummeting down to the ground.
Wow.
Ninjas are often portrayed moving under the veil of night, stealthily conducting their mission in the shadows. As such, people tend to let their imaginations regarding ninjas run wild, filching objects in a flash, vanishing without a trace, and laying poisonous traps. Such skills are necessary to be worthy of the ninja title. But in the eyes of Ninja Sayu, no matter how profound the art of ninjutsu may be, it is to be used but for a single purpose: slacking off.
Slacking off.
To this ninja who never passes on an opportunity to be lazy, the stirring of the leaves is not the opportune diversion to strike her enemy. Rather, it's a favorable time to slip away for a nice nap.
Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep.
Sayu is the Shumatsuban's resident ninja, and the last successor of the Yuhu art. She uses the power of Animo to swiftly move across the battlefield, and wields a claymore much heavier than herself to protect her companions. As a master slacker, Sayu's most adept ninjutsu technique is the art of holding her breath. When Sayu is in the party, your characters can approach crystal flies, lizards, and other certain animals without startling them.
Nice.
Sayu's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies. Holding the attack steadily consumes stamina, while Sayu spins her claymore, dealing physical damage to nearby enemies. Once Sayu stops spinning her blade, she unleashes a more powerful strike that launches smaller enemies within her range. Tap Sayu's elemental skill to perform a special ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art, in which Sayu curls up and enters the Fufu wind wheel state and rolls forward for a certain distance, smashing into opponents at high speed, dealing animo damage. When the skill ends, Sayu performs a Fufu whirlwind kick, dealing AoE animo damage. Holding her elemental skill casts Yuhu art Fuin Dash, causing Sayu to roll continuously in the Fufu wind wheel state, increasing Sayu's resistance to interruption while within that state. During this time, Sayu can control the direction of her roll, and can cast the skill again to end her wind wheel state early. Upon ending it, she unleashes a stronger version of the Fufu whirlwind kick, dealing a single instance of AoE animo damage. The longer Sayu remains in her wind wheel state, the longer the skill's cooldown will become. After holding her elemental skill and entering the wind wheel state, if Sayu comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, elemental absorption will occur, causing her to absorb and deal additional elemental damage of that type. Elemental absorption may only occur once per use of this skill. With adept use of Fufu wind wheel state, Sayu can swiftly roll across the battlefield to trigger swirl reactions in tandem with other party members.
Oh god.
In the open world, Sayu can make use of her Fufu wind wheel to quickly cover distances, aiding with exploration.
Ninjutsu!
Unleash her Elemental Burst to deal animo damage to nearby opponents, as well as heal all nearby party members. The amount of HP
Oh, it's
restored is based
healing.
on Sayu's attack.
Oh.
Additionally, Sayu performs another ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art,
Oh, it's like
summoning Sayu's trusty helper, Muji Muji Daruma.
Muji Muji Daruma.
At specific intervals, Muji Muji Daruma will take one of several actions based on the situation around it. If the HP of nearby characters is relatively high, it will attack a nearby opponent, dealing animo damage.
Oh. Wow.
If there are nearby characters with HP below a certain percentage, it will heal the character with the lowest HP percentage left.
Oh, wow.
The amount of HP restored is based on Sayu's attack. If there are no opponents nearby, then it will focus on healing characters, even if the characters already have relatively high percentages of HP. After unlocking the talent No Work Today,
No work
when
today.
Muji Muji Daruma heals a character, it will also heal a certain percentage of HP for other nearby characters on the battlefield. And when it attacks opponents, it will have an increased AoE. Perhaps in Sayu's heart, being neither eye-catching nor of extraordinary strength, she feels that her teammates are better suited for tackling the tasks at hand. In the meanwhile, Sayu can ensure they stay fit for combat. When Sayu triggers a swirl reaction on the battlefield, she will regenerate HP for your characters in the party and all nearby allied characters.
Damn.
Additionally, the amount of healing will also benefit from Sayu's elemental mastery. This effect can occur only once per set time period. Though it may seem that sleepy Sayu is always slacking off, she is still quite loyal to her commitments, or to put it another way, inescapable duties. She rolls nimbly across the battlefield, providing reliable support to her teammates. In combat, Sayu relies on her Fufu wind wheel to move swiftly, quickly closing the distance on her enemies and crashing into them to trigger swirl reactions,
Nice.
while simultaneously providing healing for her team. When energy is full, Sayu can unleash her Elemental Burst to summon Muji Muji Daruma, whether it's to heal her teammates or to increase damage against her opponents. Muji Muji Daruma can adapt to the situation and protect Sayu's precious companions.
Nice.
Striving for the dreams of your youthhood is an admirable thing indeed. Only by improving yourself can you face the vicissitudes of life. And when it comes to improving yourself, whether it's sharpening your combat skills or simply trying to grow taller, to the young, anything worth striving for is a truly valuable endeavor. Now that I think about it, I too was probably once that way. Naive, persistent, and untiring. I'm only joking, of course. I've long forgotten the happenings of hundreds of years ago.
Damn, Sayu is cute but deadly. Perfect definition of small but terrible. Second to Klee, she is dangerous.
Repeat after me.
Oh,
3,
3,
2, 1.
2, 1,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
What? Ooh.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
Oh,
After she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
aging?
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap.
Wow. Ah, there it is.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Signora's the one behind all this?
Senora.
Not her again!
Have you learned your lesson now? The way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
Damn.
Not even ashes will remain!
Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujo!
I will do everything within my power to defend my family's honor.
Kujo-sara.
Strike! Storm the front!
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us!
To survive hardship, you
Kokumi.
must prepare for hardship.
Oh wow.
Rest and rebuild! Covenant of the Deep!
Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you
rematch.
standing here before me once again?
Shogun.
Shine down!
Ooh.
Now you shall perish!
Oh god. Here comes the rematch.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
Eh?
That's it. Just like that. Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But
Scaramouche.
each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
Wait, what? God damn. Ooh, ah. Wait. Oh god,
You
lightning.
know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
Moon Chase
I'm taking part
Festival?
in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants. There is one dish that
Ka-ching!
perhaps you could try making for me.
We have two
Lingguang.
extraordinary talents this year. I'm interested to see their choice of dishes.
Okay, without further ado, let the cooking commence. Begin.
Another event on Leeway. Okay, Moonlight Merriment. The fishing! New weapon, engulfing lightning. The catch, the luxurious sea lord. There we go. A fish! Wait, I gotta go back. I need to go back. Right over here.
Some ambitions
I need to
have
see
the
that
power
again.
to heal wounds, to bring victory.
Indulge my curiosity.
Wait,
What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
rematch.
Shine down!
Woo.
Now you shall perish!
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
Alright, this is the end of the reaction video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel so you can see and watch more. I usually stream, but this time I am going to try do some reaction videos on Genshin content such as this one. Also, big shout out to Genshin Impact for their amazing work. Very great. I am very grateful that I get to play and stream your game. Thank you so much, MIHOYO. And that is all for today, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.